Now, I hate to break it to you, but you will never achieve a physique like Ronnie Coleman, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or even Alex Eubank. Not only are these guys genetic freaks of nature, but they also eat clean and train hard. No, but seriously, aside from training like mad, even they use some of that secret sauce, if you know what I mean. The likelihood is that if you're watching this video, you are genetically incapable of reaching those same heights. And it's the same with me. But don't worry, because you don't have to. We don't have to. For the longest time, social media tricked me into thinking that I had to look like one of these roided up gym bros in order to be respectable in the fitness industry or to be a legit personal trainer. As a result, I never felt satisfied with my 12-inch biceps until I stumbled upon the concept of an aesthetic physique. You know, the one that Ziz has, or had rather. The one that 99.9% of all women rated as the most attractive, and the ones that typically you see Hollywood actors and top male models strutting around with. Because anyone, yes, anyone can build an aesthetic physique. The perfect balance of lean muscle in all the right places, and a look that turns heads without sacrificing function. You look great in clothes, even better without, and your athleticism untouched. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 essential exercises that you need to build an aesthetic physique. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Matty. I'm a physio, personal trainer, and male model. I post weekly content on training smarter, looking better, and staying injury-free. Let's get into it. Firstly, we must define what exactly is an aesthetic physique. An aesthetic physique is a body that appears visually well-proportioned, lean, and muscular in a way that emphasizes symmetry, balance, and shape, rather than just size or strength. What are some of the key features of an aesthetic physique? This is stuff that you guys need to know so you can prioritize your training in the right ways. In order of importance, you want to have a broad shoulder to waist ratio, also known as the V-taper or the inverted triangle look. Wide shoulders and lats tapering down to a more narrow waist creates a visually appealing silhouette. You want defined muscles without excess bulk. So that's visible and defined abs, chest, arms, and back muscles. They've got to be defined, but not overly massive. Think a Roman or Greek statue, not a bodybuilder. Having a low body fat percentage, because guess what? Being lean is law. Usually around 8 to 12% body fat for men and around 18 to 22% for women. This allows for muscular definition and vascularity. Symmetry and proportion. You want balanced development across all muscle groups. You don't want an overpowering chest or upper body with small little legs. Sorry, Johnny Bravo. Or huge arms with no back. Good posture and flow. So you'll see this a lot with people who are Hollywood actors, Brad Pitt, Robert Pattinson, top male models like Sean O'Pride, David Gandy, Chico Lachowski. Upright posture with visible core control and a confident movement pattern that contributes to the overall look. Neck, jawline, and facial aesthetics. This is kind of leaning a little bit into the looks maxing, but in modeling and fitness culture currently, a lean face, angular jawline, hollow cheeks contributes to this overall aesthetic look. 5 key exercises, 5 essential exercises that you need to focus on to build an aesthetic physique. Again, in order of importance. Firstly, we have the incline paused bench press. This is going to work the upper chest, the anterior deltoids, and the triceps. It's better than flat bench press because it's not going to give you droopy man boobs. It's going to create a broader and more defined torso, enhance that 3D chest look, and improve the chest to shoulder transition. Number 2 is the weighted pull-up or chin-up. This is going to work the upper back, the lats, the biceps, and the core. It's essential for widening the back and the V-taper. If you work on getting weighted pull-ups, it's going to create that sweeping back shape, that Dorito look that makes your waist appear smaller in contrast. It's also essential for balancing out the pushing movements of the incline bench press. It works the antagonistic muscles. The third essential exercise is a lateral raise. You can either use a cable or a dumbbell, it's up to you. You must use strict form when you do this so that you don't get compensation of other muscles, but it works the lateral deltoid or the middle shoulder head. And it's so essential because it adds width to your shoulders, enhancing your frame, and again, contributing to the illusion of this narrow waist. I'm gonna go on and on and on and on about this narrow waist because it's super important. And that makes this exercise key for an aesthetic silhouette. And you've got to work your arms. So I put these two together, biceps and triceps superset, because you can kind of do them all in one. You can have some flexibility in choosing which bicep movement or which tricep movement you use, but it's going to work your biceps, it's going to work your triceps. Well-developed arms are key for framing the torso so that you don't look out of whack. It improves symmetry and enhances the visual flow of your upper body. Lastly, we have some sort of leg exercise, right? You don't have to focus too much on your legs. I do a lot of squats because I just enjoy lifting heavy ass weight. You can do leg press, Bulgarian split squats, lunges. Squats are good because they build powerful athletic legs and a balanced physique. A strong lower body complements a strong upper body. You don't want to be too top heavy and have little legs that haven't been worked, because how are you supposed to sprint, jump, be athletic? How are you supposed to carry your upper body if you haven't worked squats? If you haven't trained your legs, you really don't want those chicken legs, trust me. So those are the 5 essential exercises, but I do want to add some bonus exercises if you have time, if you really enjoy the gym and you feel like adding something extra to really get that extra sculpt in. So I would say standing overhead press, either with a barbell or with a dumbbell. It's going to work the deltoids, the upper chest, and the triceps, as well as your core. And it builds shoulder mass while still challenging core stability. It really ties the upper body together for strong upright posture. And you've got to have good mobility in your shoulders, good movement in your shoulders, good posture to be able to perform the movement safely. I would also add some sort of rear deltoid isolation exercise. So think your reverse flies. Incline prone reverse flies would be my number 1 choice. If you don't want to do that, then you could do some sort of face pull or a long bar row. This is going to work the rear deltoids, the traps, the rhomboids, the lats. It balances out the shoulders, improves posture, and prevents the slouch forward look. It is crucial for a complete 3D upper body aesthetic. If you guys want to check out my free 2 times a week minimalistic aesthetic body workout program, then the link is in the description below. It's literally the first link. Feel free to click on it at the end of the video. The next thing I want to address is being lean is law. You've got to be lean to show off that muscular definition. We talked about low body fat percentage already. I'm not going to go into too much detail in this video, but I will leave a link in the description below of a video that I've made on how I get absolutely ripped and shredded effortlessly, and how you can too. After reviewing the analytics, I saw that over 50% of you who regularly watch my channel aren't yet subscribed, which is a little bit perplexing to me. So if you're enjoying the content on this channel and you want more no BS videos on building an aesthetic, pain-free body, then hit that subscribe button. It really helps. In fact, I'll also make a deal with you. If you subscribe to my channel, then I will do everything in my power to keep making these videos better and better for you. Catch you guys in the next one.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found.